Hey guys, how's it going? Robbie Kitty here again. Sorry for no go live yesterday. I was not feeling that well. So, yeah, I know usually I can sort of go, oh, I'm in bed, I'm just sort of snuffling and stuff. But I was just like, no, just not happening. Anyways, feeling a lot better. Went and saw my physio, had a bit of rest, me time, muscle relaxant, bath, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to talk about irony. Now, one of the most funniest things that I've ever heard was when someone goes, oh, and I listened to it ironically or not unironically. I'm like, how can you do that? Considering irony is like a literary tool that you use to signify the opposite of what you're meaning, or something that, an event or something occurs that is like an opposite of what you're meaning. You can't really listen to something to have the opposite of what you're meaning unless you, not even that, but if you're listening to something to have the exact opposite of what your meaning means that you're actually interpreting stuff within a very specific view. So it doesn't have the double layers of meaning and the levels of irony that you would actually have within a given statement or action. Example, the recent, meeting down south where one of our politicians, KK, decided to say it was trying to deplatform this talk, that had people from left, right, centre, all different walks of life to discuss, issues regard to, business, environment, Australia, everything like that. She tried to deplatform it by saying that, they're all capitalist pigs and all sorts of other stuff. Christina Keneally said that. And the irony of it is that it sold out and it promoted the actual event much more. It's kind of like the Streisand effect. That's irony for you. It's not to say, oh, I've listened to it ironically or unironically. I said, well, unironically, just listening to it, for one thing. Listening to something ironically, it's like, well, what sort of meaning are you trying to interpret in it? Is it just going to be a all negative meaning just because of who or what the topic is or who's saying it? I don't know. Irony, not often used tool, different from sarcasm and different from an oxymoron. Oxymoron is something having I guess it's a form of irony, I'm not sure. But oxymoron is like when people say, oh, I'm an oxymoron, so you're work for the CIA, because it's, well, army intelligence or something like that, where the expression is army intelligence is that army is not intelligent. That's the whole meaning, is that, oxymoron, something that is the actual opposite of what it is. Oxymoronic, I think. Anyway, I haven't looked up the definition for that. I have looked up the definition for irony, though. It's a literary tool, an expression or something of which you have opposite meaning. Unintended consequences. The Streisand effect. The KK effect now. Oh my god. The irony of her getting the award for promoting the event the most when she was so thoroughly against it and tried to actually destroy an event. That's irony. Anyway, what have you come across that has actually been ironic? Not when someone says, oh yes, that's irony. And keeping in mind that Alanis Morissette's song, Ironic, is not ironic, ironically enough. Maybe that's the whole point. But all the stuff that she lists is actually a series of unfortunate events. So I would call it a Lemony Snicket song. Or unless the whole irony is the fact that whatever she's talking about is not ironic. And yet people are thinking it's ironic. I don't know. Hey Paul. Yeah, having an alright day. Still kind of recovering from the sick and all that sort of stuff. But, it happens. Pushing on, getting on with it. So, what's today? Friday. Awesome. I've got my Sons of Anna Kitty shirt on. It's pretty awesome stuff. Anywho, how'd it go? Taking my usual walk. Getting stopped by groundsmen. Nah, just joking. The groundsmen are awesome. Guys are the salt of the earth. They do a lot of things, keep things going. And they work really hard. So, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.